Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the JDG Auto Collision pregame show. Go to JDG Auto Collision. Why mess with the rest when you can go to the best? Serving Trinidad and surrounding communities for over 42 years. Welcome you to Botero Field, named after 1980 11-man state champion Jasper Botero as their head coach. Well, ladies and gentlemen, football's back, and tonight it is Hoehne versus state-ranked number 2 Simla Cubs. We're going to take a quick break and get your insight on today's contest. You're watching high school football all on the Sad Rock Sports Network.
Just like the general store mercantiles of the Wild West, Diamond W Mercantile strives to stock everything our customers need for a simple life. From tack to homemade towels and housewares to locally grown meats, produce, and more. We offer grass-fed Mesa beef that was raised on the ranch right outside our door, and Watonga Cheese Company cheeses made in Perryton, Texas. And we're always adding something new. Come shop with us Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 at 14 West 3rd Street in La Junta.
Welcome back to the studio here today. Shall be a great contest. We start with Hoehne, and you truly need more than one word to describe something, but if I'm given one word to describe this team, it's going to be unique this year. They're very versatile, going to have options with the signal callers, with Bobby Terry and Jacob Magnet. You have options this year. Terry Moore, the veteran-like on this team, has played many games in his career for the absence of Hoehne great athlete Dario Fazzani, who's actually a classmate of mine, wore the number 5 jersey. Terry in the number 8 tonight. 22 for 61 last year, 425 yards, 3 touchdowns through the year, and 9 picks. Based on warm-ups tonight and the scrimmage versus Los Animas, it shows head coach Ronnie Yates will probably start Jacob Magnat here tonight. 20 for 34, 476 yards with 5 touchdowns and 3 interceptions last year. On the ground, you have, in my opinion, front-runner for 8-man Colorado Player of the Year, though, in Levon Bachicha. He tote the rock last year for 1,257 yards last year, only on 120 carries, 10.5 yards per carry. Then you got Anthony Sandoval, second year in this Yates offense, the Trinidad transfer, can beat teams along the sidelines and can be quite effective. I expect him to have a huge role this year. And the big story here tonight, welcome back to Mateo Molter. I think this Hoehne run game gets even nastier and great with Mateo Molter back on the O-line here this year. Flip to defense, Connor Kniesel, he's going to have a huge jump. 7.5 tackles last year for him. And then 4th and 8-man Colorado returning tacklers, Jason Guzzo. He's a well-fundamental player in all 3 phases of the game. Look for number 96 to make an impact here tonight. Up next on the Sad Rock Sports Network in your JDG Auto Collision pregame show, we're going to be meeting the Simla Cubs. We're going to be right back here from studio.
Woody's Furniture invites you to stop by one of their 2 convenient locations to browse their fine selection of beautiful furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more for your home. Visit their original store in downtown Raton or their new store in Trinidad on Freedom Road, right next to Big R, for a personal and professional furniture shopping experience. Woody's Furniture proudly supports the student athletes and student broadcasters of this tournament.
Welcome back to the last phase of the JDG Auto Collision pregame show. We go to the Simla Cubs. This team is a juggernaut, ladies and gentlemen. Everything as advertised. Last year, Simla was 11-1, ranked 2nd behind Mancos this year. Lost to Haxton 30-12 last year. 368 days ago, this Simla team beat Hoehne at home 53-6. This is as good as a team you can get, ladies and gentlemen. Very good. I think they'd compete with a lot of 1A, 2A Colorado schools for 11-man quite easily. They did lose the likes of Jared Hogskin and number 53 Tatum Blossom game. They still have numbers and a great program. This Simla team, a pass-heavy team. I love everything about them, especially the quarterback, Kason Cox. He's going to keep the Hoehne secondary deep on their toes all tonight. He's a great improviser, smart quarterback. He'll deep into the pocket. He's going to make all the great throws that you ask for a quarterback. I'm really excited to see what he can do here tonight. 69 passing touchdowns, 14 picks, in his 3-year career here at Simla. Last year, he was 117 for 170 with 1,997 yards and a huge 33 touchdowns. Going to be a great contest here tonight. Kickoff coming up here in about 15 minutes. All from Hoehne, Colorado. Stick with us. You're watching high school football. That was your JDG Auto Collision pregame show. We'll be right back here from studio.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
When you partner with Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, you become part of the family. Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions is a design, build, and install company for synthetic turf fields serving Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. We are the only owner-operated turf build and install company in Colorado, and we are a one-stop shop that does it all in-house, which means the people that are building your field care about quality and will make sure that it is done right. Choose Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions and join our family. LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
Cam Cummings Trucking is your one-stop shop for all your transportation needs. We specialize in livestock, hay, equipment, and general flatbed loads. We also work with several hay farms and can find you any kind of hay or feed you're looking for. Give Cam a call or text today at 719-680-7883
Born Pretty Jewelry Company is owned and operated by J.C. Sumter. J.C. established Born Pretty in 2021 and began selling handcrafted Native American-made jewelry, mostly turquoise and sterling silver, through her online store. Since then, Born Pretty jewelry pieces have made their way to 35 states. J.C. sources all of her jewelry from reservations in New Mexico and Arizona and guarantees authenticity. Contact Born Pretty Jewelry or shop online at bornprettyjewelry.shop to find your next authentic piece.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to studio. At this time, we're going to hear from PA announcer, Mr. Jasper Patero.
Lineups. First, the offensive lineup for the Cubs. Number 1, TJ Ure. Number 6, Keston Cox. Number 10, Trevin Kuchera. Number 24, Austin Hines. Number 27, Wyatt Stanko. Number 30, Tatum Kuchera. Number 42, Taylor Kissam. Number 50, Braden Welch. The head coach of the Cubs is David Guy. Now introducing the starting defensive lineup for the homestanding Hoehne Farmers. At nose guard, number 51, Mateo Molter. At one defensive end, number 52, a sophomore, Connor Canizo. At the other end, number 96, a junior, Jason Guzzo. One of the linebackers, number 1, a senior, Levon Bachicha. A junior wearing number 4, another linebacker, Anthony Sandoval. The other linebacker, number 21, a senior, Gilberto Alvarado. The safeties, wearing number 5, a junior, Jacob Magnan. Number 9, the other safety, a sophomore, Brody Sylvie. The head coach of the Farmers is Rodney Yates. Gentlemen, remove your caps if you will, as the Hoehne cheerleader presents the colors of our great nation.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to play some football. About to get started here. If you guys haven't liked, subscribed to this video, please feel free to do so right now. We greatly appreciate. Thank you, everyone, for commenting here so far today. Got a farmer fan all the way from Tucson, Arizona. Greatly appreciate you guys coming out and watching here, all on the Saddle Rock Sports Network for this presentation of high school football. Welcome you back, week 1 of the season. We're excited, and we're going to get started. I'm Brock Bernelli here on the call. Kendra Doherty on the camera. You'll hear her on the call for majority of Des Moines games this year, all on the Saddle Rock Sports Network, being camera woman here tonight. Looks like the hometown Hoehne Farmers will get the kickoff here first. Hoehne in the black and red, the Simla Cubs in the white, blue, and yellow. We're about to get started here, ladies and gentlemen, week 1 of high school football, all on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Number 30, Tatum Crochera to kick it off here for the Simla Cubs.
Let's do this.
And the ball's in the air. Squib kick to get us started here for Farmer football. Levon Bachicha kicks it up above the 30. Here comes Levon Bachicha. Here we go. 50 and runs in and sets Hoehne in. Great real estate to get us started. Welcome, Levon Bachicha, to your 2024 season. Jacob Magnet leads out the Hoehne Farmers here to get us started. He's the quarterback in the 5 jersey to get us started. 2-man backfield gun formation for Magnet. Magnet takes snap from Mateo Molter, his first snap in over a year. Anthony Sandoval totes the rock for about 2 or 3 yards, takes it along to about the 40-yard line here in Simla Cub territory to get us started. 11:37 left on the clock, 12-minute quarters here from Hoehne, Colorado. Sandoval, the man in the backfield. Gun formation tight, Magnet. Quick handoff off the release. Here comes Sandoval, pushes it up the middle. Close to a first down. Going to be about short of the 3rd down there. Close to about the 35-yard line of Simla. 3 yards left to gain here for Hoehne here on the first drive of the 2024 campaign. Jacob Magnet here. Gun formation. Levon Bachicha here on 3rd down here for the Hoehne Farmers. Sandoval got the first 2 snaps to hand off Bachicha. Fake it off there off the RPO. Actually, I'm going to be Magnet. Simla's going to wrap him up short there. Wrapped up there by number 1, TJ Yurich, the senior, the 5'10", 158-pound athlete. 4th and 1 here for the Farmers. All signs indicate for them to go for it here on 4th down. Magnet out of the gun. The backfield's been split 50-50 so far between Bachicha. Off the left side, bobbled snap. Ball's live, and Simla picks it up. Fumble recovery here for Simla to get us started here for Hoehne's first drive. And now this Hoehne team's got to respawn. Simla still in their own territory, but nonetheless, this Simla team you got to watch out for. Cox, the quarterback. Drops out of the gun. Too high for Hoehne. Here comes Cox. Off the RPO, the pitch, off the right side. And Hoehne wraps him up quick. That's number 1, TJ Yurich. Jason Guzzo, Connor Canizo, Mateo Molter coming up quick there off the left side of your screen for a yard or 2 loss there to bring up 2nd and 11, 2nd and 12. Trips wide for Simla in the spread offense. Hoehne's going right off the quick reverse loop. And another quick stop for Hoehne. Stops him around the chains here. Another loss there for Simla. And now third down territory now for head coach David Guy. Clock's running, 9:03 remaining. Jason Guzzo on the right side, newly entered into the ball game. Trips out to the left. Here comes Cox. Cox takes it off the bubble screen. Bachicha wraps him up quick, and Hoehne gets there quick. 0 net yards there that time for Simla. Working quick. This Hoehne defense, a huge stop here. They're going to bring up fourth down now. Mateo Molter hits the bench. Diego Lujan in at nose tackle. Fourth down here for the Simla Cubs. Number 50, Braden Welch, the senior, checks out. Simla motion a punt. Hoehne sends one deep. The punter, Crochera, got to watch the fake here. And a penalty marker there. Dirty laundry on the field. False start there for Simla. That's going to put him back. 8:40 remaining here in the first quarter. Anthony Sandoval out deep for this Hoehne squad to return the punt. Gotta like this punt formation shown from Simla. Keeps the special teams on their toes of what they're going to do. Crochera to punt. Sends it out deep there. Goes past the 50 and out of bounds around. Call it the 30-yard line of Hoehne. We're going to take a quick break and be right back here all on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Welcome you back. That last word from was JDG Auto Collision. Hoehne sets up shop here. Simla having a punt on their first drive. Hoehne fumbling on their first. Takes it down, about a yard gain there for Hoehne. Second 8 for Hoehne there around the 30-yard line. Jacob Magnet gets a play from head coach OC Ronnie Yates. Ronnie Yates, his third year as Hoehne head coach and offensive play caller. Bachicha, Sandoval in the backfield, the fullback. Bachicha, he gets the snap, takes it around for about 4 or 5 yards. Second effort might have got him an extra yard. 7:37 left here in the first quarter of play. Nathan Zamora, Brody Sively in now. I expect Hoehne to go deep here at any point here in the next 2 or 3 plays. Hoehne been keeping it on the ground for all their plays here so far. Zamora on the right side of your screen, the speedy wide receiver. 2 out wide with Guzzo and Levon. Bachicha on the left. Magnet the quarterback. Magnet takes it off the RPO and gets stuck there quickly to bring up fourth down here for this Hoehne offense. Fourth and 1 now for Hoehne. Deep in their own territory, be interested in what they do early on here in the year. Both teams very conservative so far in their efforts here on offense. Not going deep here so far, keeping it shallow. Bachicha, Sandoval in the backfield, Magnet under center. Simla stacks the box, the push. And Hoehne's easily going to get the yardage and even get 4 or 5 there and take it around the 50-yard line. Beautiful job there off that offensive line to pull it to go straight into their blocks and get the first down. Brings up first down territory now for the Hoehne Farmers. Levon Bachicha and Sandoval in the backfield. Magnet the snap, the quick handoff. Sandoval, he's going to get wrapped up quickly there. Might have gained a yard. That Simla front line coming up quick. 6:03 remaining here in the first quarter. 2nd and 9 here for this Hoehne offense. We saw this last year with Hoehne. You'll see a rotation. Zamora gets the play sometimes, or Jacob Magnet will. A very smart idea here by head coach Ronnie Yates. Zamora out to the right. Levon Bachicha in the backfield. The snap, Jacob Magnet. Takes it, here comes the pass. He's going to go, and that's going to be intercepted by Cox. Here comes Casson Cox, he has it. Here you go, 50-40. Takes it down around the 40, an interception for Jacob Magnet on his first pass of the year. We're going to take a quick break and be right back. 0-0, 5:11 in the first, all on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Just like the general store mercantiles of the Wild West, Diamond W Mercantile strives to stock everything our customers need for a simple life. From tack to homemade towels and housewares to locally grown meats, produce, and more. We offer grass-fed Mesa beef that was raised on the ranch right outside our door, and Watauga Cheese Company cheeses made in Perryton, Texas. And we're always adding something new. Come shop with us Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 at 14 West 3rd Street in La Junta.
Welcome you back in the middle of the action. Quick pass there for Simla from Cox, the quarterback. Going to be close to a first down here deep in Hoehne territory already. Second and 4:43 left here in the first quarter. 0-0 your score early on. Cox takes the snap. Guzzo got there quick, but here comes Simla. 20-10-5. Touchdown, TJ Yurich. Get that ball a bib, because Yurich just took that ball to the crib for a Simla touchdown to get us started. Caston Cox has been a huge game changer now these last 2 drives. And now here comes the 2-point conversion. Cox, the snap off the RPO, takes it left side. And Cox is going to be walked in there. Hoehne saying he was short. And they're going to say he was in. 8-0 your score. Simla traveling here and scoring quickly off the bus. We're going to take a quick break and be right back from studio.
From puppies to the pros and everyone in between, Positive Canine Solutions serves the southeastern corner of Colorado. We offer group classes, individual private lessons, as well as boarding and training. Everyone wants a well-behaved family dog. Let us help you learn to speak dog. We want all humans and dogs to have a good time while learning together. Contact us to get started on your dog training journey today.
Welcome back. Simla just responding after review. 6-0 is the score. Brody Sively's claim was right. Stopped Casson Cox short there. Now Simla to tee it away. 6-0 is your score. 4:32 remaining. Crochera to tee it off here for Simla. Crochera sends a deep squib kick, kicks it over Sandoval. Takes it down around the 50, short of the 50 of about 5 yards. And Hoehne sets up shop for their third drive of the quarter here. Drive 1 ended in a fumble. Drive 2 in a magnet interception from Kason Cox. Be interesting. I think this Hoehne team to run the table, you got to take a score for a score to beat this Simla team. If this Simla team gets up 2 scores here on this Hoehne team, it can be very dangerous. Magnet takes snap off the RPO. Got wrapped up there for a second. Takes out the right side. Takes a hit. And going to be stopped there. Might get Simla there for the helmet to helmet. And they're going to call a helmet-to-helmet call on that one. That's going to be on number 24, Austin Hines, the senior. Simla fans not agreeing with that one. Call stands. Here comes the Hoehne Farmers, get 15 yards to push it deep into Simla territory. Hoehne added former head coach, state champion Gabe Dasco to the staff this year. The motion man Sively, magnet, cap, pocket collapse, and Guzzo takes it down there for about 7 to 8 yards. Nice little completion there to Jason Guzzo to bring up second down in about 4. 4 minutes even left on the clock, 6-0 Simla. This Hoehne team giving fits so far to Simla. A very shallow game so far. God like what you're seeing from both teams. Especially Hoehne, this team not making the playoffs last year. Coming in and playing against the state-ranked number 2 team here tonight. Second for Magnet out of the gun. He's going to take it off the RPO. Magnet pass to the first down. They're going to be enough to move the chains for a Hoehne first down. And now this Hoehne team finds some rhythm here on offense on their third drive. Hoehne offensive line has held up very solid so far, especially the likes there of Mateo Molter and Connor Kniesel and Jason Guzzo have been quite good here so far for this Hoehne squad here early on tonight. Sandoval out to the left here for Hoehne. Magnet here, the empty man. Going to motion there, quick jet sweep handoff. Here comes Sandoval along the sidelines. Going to get about 3 or 4 yards, takes it around the 15 of Simla. 3 minutes even left here on the clock. 2nd and 2 here, head coach David Guy, Simla Cubs with their backs against the wall here, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby Terry in the game, Sandoval out left, Jacob Magna out of the gun. Off the motion man, Sandoval, motion Magnet. And complete pass there, intended there for Jason Guzzo, his second target of the night. And that's a pass with Magnet, and he goes back. Just got to set your feet, get more steady there before you make the throw there. 3rd and 2. Magnet nonetheless doing a great job operating this Hoehne offense If they can punch 6 in the red zone right here, they would be looking really good here in the first quarter of play. Magnet takes snap off the left side. Going nearly untouched, Magnet spin-a-rooney and takes it down around the 10 now for a first down. Six to 0, your score, 2:48 left here in the first quarter of play. We'll have the JDG Auto Collision halftime show report coming up. Scoring total stats and all the good stuff from the first half of play at the conclusion of the second quarter. Magnet the snap, the quick handoff, Sandoval takes it up the middle. Bring up second down. .203 remaining here in the first quarter of play for Hoehne. Magnet the snap, the quick handoff, Sandoval. Sandoval spinning almost into the end zone there. That time going to be short there for about 4 or 5 yards. Third down and about 4 here for this Hoehne squad. Sorry if you guys see that speaker there off the right side. Something with the camera angle we will be getting adjusted there around halftime. 1:05 remaining here. 3 out wide here for Hoehne. And a timeout taken by Coach Ronnie Yates. We're going to take a quick timeout and be right back here from studio. 6 to 0, 55 seconds left in the first.
When you partner with Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, you become part of the family. Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions is a design, build, and install company for synthetic turf fields serving Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. We are the only owner-operated turf build and install company in Colorado, and we are a one-stop shop that does it all in-house, which means the people that are building your field care about quality and will make sure that it is done right. Choose Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions and join our family.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 55 seconds left out of the timeout. 6 to 0 is your score. This Hoehne team trying to punch in 6 here for their first score of the year. First 2 drives ended in turnovers, a fumble, and an interception for Magnet. Zamora out to the left, Bachicha to the right, along with Brody Sively. The snap, Magnet is going to take it off his feet. Magnet going, reaches into the end zone, and I believe they're going to say about a yard short. This is going to be 4th and 1, ladies and gentlemen. Penalty flag, dirty laundry on the field, some mustard. I'm going to send back Hoehne a bit. Believe they got Hoehne with holding up front there off the right side. Brings up 3rd and a mile now for Hoehne. 3rd and 20, call it. 45 seconds remaining. Magnet, the quarterback, on a quick it off the left side, escapes the pocket. Throws a dime, but a little short there. Here comes Yurich, another interception for Magnet. Sheds off a farmer and runs out of bounds to the Hoehne sideline. And another interception there for Magnet on back-to-back drives. 6-0 your score, 29.6 remaining here in the first quarter play. Take a quick break and be right back. Here comes Simla. Explodes through the envelope. Here we go, Yurich. 50-40 with Alvarado to beat. And takes it down around the 15 to move the chains. A country-long mile. Simla with 15.5 remaining in the first. Trending deep into Hoehne water now. 6-0, first and 10 here along the Hoehne 30. And Yurich, I mean, credit to his right tackle and right guard. Found an envelope, opened it up there, and found a way to get through there for almost 6. A great saving tackle by Gilberto Alvarado. Cox, the quarterback, handoff Yurich off the left side. Quick RPO, spinning around. He's maybe going to get a yard, maybe lost a yard there. And the clock's going to run out here. They're not going to get another playoff. That's the end of the first. 6-0 is your score. Simla Cubs coming up big. We're going to take a quick break and be right back from studio.
Woody's Furniture invites you to stop by one of their 2 convenient locations to browse their fine selection of beautiful furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more for your home. Visit their original store in downtown Raton or their new store in Trinidad on Freedom Road, right next to Big R, for a personal and professional furniture shopping experience. Woody's Furniture proudly supports the student athletes and student broadcasters of this tournament.
Welcome you back to studio. 6-0 is your score. Simla up that 6 here, and now they're going to get started over here on Hoehne's territory here in the second quarter. Thank you all for joining us. If you guys haven't subscribed, give a like to this video. Please feel free to do so right now. We would greatly appreciate all your guys' support here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. I'm Brock Bernelli on the call. Kendra Doherty on the camera here tonight. Coach Ronnie Yates here finds his team with their backs against the wall here against the mighty Simla Cubs. Yurich in the backfield, Cox as the quarterback. Takes it, throws it, nice little floater there. Takes it close to the goal line, going to be short of about a yard or 2. Going to have it on Hoehne's 2-yard line. Put up time now here for Hoehne. Cox, the handoff, Yurich. And he's going to be taken in to the end zone for a touchdown. Simla now 12-0. 2-point conversion now here for Simla. Sorry if you guys can't see that end zone. I'm going to try to adjust it there at halftime. Something with the camera angle and a big old speaker right in our way, but we're going to get right past that speaker and be just good. Here comes Cox. He's going to float it up. Beautiful catch! And that 2-point conversion is going to be good there for Crociera. 14-0. Beautiful job by Crociera, positioning himself off of Bachicha and scoring the 2-point conversion. We're going to take a quick break. Simla 14, Hoehne 0.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
Welcome you back. 14-0 is your score. Simla big here. And Simla, they started that first drive, had to punt, but the last two drives have been touchdowns, mostly due to the fact just them setting up shop in great field position with getting turnovers. Hoehne trying to improve here. 3 drives, 3 turnovers now into the first half of play. 11:43 here, Simla to tee it off. Sends it deep to Levon Bachichi. Took one along the 50 to start out the season earlier on. And Bachicha's going to be wrapped up by his ankles quickly around the 25-yard line. And now Hoehne's going to set up shop. Jacob Magnet trots back out as Hoehne's quarterback. So far here for the 5'10", 160-pound junior, 2 interceptions, and then the Hoehne running game fumbling in the 3 drives. One man out wide for Hoehne. Call it now 2. Motion man Sively, Magnet the quick handoff. Bachicha's going to break his first tackle and take it down around for about 8 yards for this Hoehne squad. Brings up a 2nd 2 here for the black and red. $11:13 remaining here, 14-0, Simla up. Off the motion man, Zamora, quick handoff. And stopped quickly. That Simla D-line coming in quickly now up the middle. If I'm this Hoehne team, honestly, I'm maybe swinging out a blocker to the left or right. They've smashed the ball inside a lot, and now the Simla team picking it up. If I'm Hoehne, I'm going off to the left and right sidelines here in the run game at this time. Quick snap, Bachicha. He's going to take it, breaks another tackle, and takes it around for about 5 or 6 yards.
Gain of about 5 on the play, going to bring up 3rd and long 4.
$9:53 remaining. Brody Sively checks in for the Farmers. Sandoval hits the bench. Magnet the snap. Quick handoff, Pachicha. Brought up quickly there by TJ Urich, but another Farmers first down. 9:26 remaining here, first down for Hoehne. This Hoehne team obviously got the opening kickoff. Got to respond quick. I'd have a slow, quick pace drive here. Nonetheless, here for this Hoehne squad to try to stay in this ball game. 14-0 is your score, 9:24 remaining in the first half. It looks at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we have a drone flying over. I don't know if it's the New England Patriots spying some films or what, but there's a drone over there on the field. So nonetheless, we're back in the action. Brody Sively off the right side, Magnet, and Pachicha stuck quickly there. Levon Pachicha stopped quickly with 8:53 remaining in the first half.
Loss of 3 on the play.
14-0 here in the first half. Magnet still in at quarterback. Magnet the snap. Off the reverse. Looked like there was a running back mishap there. Magnet takes himself there and loses a couple. Third down here for this Hoehne Farmer squad.
Short 1. Going to bring up
7:47 here. 3rd and 13 here for Hoehne along their own territory. Magnet, quick snap, rushed early, and Caston Cox almost coming up with a one-hand interception there against Levon Pachicha. 4th down now for Hoehne. Fourth and 4th and 12 here now for Hoehne in their own 45. Levon Pachicha singling the punt. Urich out deep for the Simla squad. Pachicha, good punt off the snap. And we're going to take a quick break. 7:15 remaining. 14-0 here all on the SRSN. Welcome back. Big shout to all of last year's super fans. 24-25 super fans, Oakley Wilson and Peggy Miser. You guys want to become a super fan? I'm going to be throwing up that barcode at halftime. Any amount donated here, you get your name mentioned every broadcast on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Off the bubble screen there, taken there around there for about 7 or 8 yards for Simla. And Caston Cox, he's a smart, doesn't panic quarterback. He stays in the pocket. He makes the good throws. I've liked what I've seen so far from the quarterback tonight. 6:52 remaining here in the first half. 14-0 your score. Two up high here for Hoehne. 3 men in the backfield, including the quarterback. Cox takes the snap. Off the pitch, reverse there. And here comes Yurich. He takes the snap and brings it up for a first down. So a little wildcat formation there for Simla. Takes it up. And this Simla offense, for an 8-man offense, 6-man offense, you're looking at an offense that's very modern-like. It's a spread-like offense, the West Coast-like strategy and the principles. I've liked what I've seen so far from this offense. And truly the philosophy of this offense by head coach David Guy is something worth noting. Cox dances around in the pocket, and a big sack by Hoehne. A huge loss by Jason Guzzo, scoops up Cox, and a big loss, going to be about 2nd and a mile now for Simla. $5:50 remain here in the first half of play. Two up high again for Hoehne, 2 out wide for Simla. They're going to send off the free linebacker blitz. Yurich catches it in the flats, has it at the 50. Here we go, 30, 20, catches a man, spins around, and eventually brought down off the neck there. Brody Sively, Levon Bachicha a little shaken up there after that one. TJ Yurich, a big gain there for Simla. 1st and 10 now, again deep in Hoehne territory. 5:24 remaining in the first half. Stick with us for your JDG Auto Collision halftime show report. Scores, reactions, and everything in between from the first half play. Cox dance around in the pocket, and a nice pass break up there off the right side. Believe that was Brody Sively coming in, the junior. And a beautiful pass breakup, saving 6 there by Brody Sively, the sophomore. My apologies, 5'9", 170 from the class of 2027. 5-13, 14-0 is your score. Cox takes the snap, fake handoff. Yurich, Cox takes it around there. Going to call it about 3rd and 5. 5 minutes even left on the clock, 14-0. Third and 5, 4:47 remaining here out of the first half. And a timeout taken by Simla. We're going to take a quick timeout. Simla deep in Hoehne territory, 14-0 your score. All on the SRSN.
The High Desert Hunting Company is based outside of beautiful Aguilar, Colorado, at the foot of the Spanish Peaks. Their specialty is one-on-one guided hunting adventures targeting your once-in-a-lifetime trophy animal. Originally known as Zelly's Hunting Club when it was founded in the 1930s, the modern-day High Desert Hunting Company also specializes in leasing and managing high-quality private ranches for big game trophy hunts, bringing in clients from all over the world and bringing money into Los Animas County. Give them a call today.
Welcome back. We appreciate all our loyal listeners listening in from wherever you may be listening. I mean, we've had people from other countries listen to Saddle Rock Sports Network all over the state of Colorado and many other states. We truly appreciate all of you guys. Brock Brunelli back here in the studio with Kendra Doherty here on the camera. 14-0, 4:33 the clock says. Simla deep in Hoehne territory out of the timeout. Coach Guy getting a different look. Levon Bachicha to the right. Maurice Reese-Pachicha on the left. 2 out wide for Simla. 1-man backfield. Cox takes it. And a quick wrap up there from Connor Kniesel. And that's a guy we mentioned in our pregame show. Expect a huge jump from Connor Kniesel this year, ladies and gentlemen. Was a freshman last year, had to play in the absence of Mateo Molter. Played pretty good as the center, played a little defensive lineman, and now finds himself again in an everyday role as a sophomore for this Hoehne squad. .357 remaining here, 14-0 your score. And we're going to take another quick timeout and be right back here. 2 quick timeouts, 2 quick breaks from all our wonderful sponsors. JDG Auto Collision Center, been serving Trinidad and the rest of the communities for 42 plus years. Why mess with the rest when you can go to the best to visit JDG Auto Collision there over in Trinidad? .351 remaining here, 14-0 is your score. Simla deep now into Hoehne territory. Cox there, that's going to be Yurich off the Wildcat. Yurich drops short there, about 3 yards to gain for the touchdown, 3:43 remaining. Looks like we've lost track of the drone, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know if it might have stopped into Nichols Farms over there in their chili fields or what quite went wrong, but it looks like that drone's used there for Simla there for film. So that's what great programs do, just investing in new modern. Everything with Simla is modern offensive philosophy and modern new way of coaching, like what I've seen. And it brings measures of how good this Simla squad is and how well trained they are. 14-0, 3:43 remaining. Full house here in Hoehne, bobbled snap, and that's going to be a touchdown for Simla off the bobbled snap from Maganet. Bobbled snap from Mateo Molter. Off of that side. Gets it here off the 2-point conversion. Yurich up and good. Bobby Terry's now warmed up at quarterback now for Hoehne. Might be seeing him coming into the game. Working with backup offensive lineman center, the freshman Carter Aguilar, 6'1", 205. And Bobby Terry mentioned in the pregame show, this Hoehne team's going to use both quarterbacks throughout the year. And now 4 drives for Hoehne, 4 turnovers, something to note here in the first half. 3:39, 22-0 here. We're going to be right back here from studio.
Born Pretty Jewelry Company is owned and operated by J.C. Sumter. JC established Born Pretty in 2021 and began selling handcrafted Native American made jewelry, mostly turquoise and sterling silver, through her online store. Since then, Born Pretty jewelry pieces have made their way to 35 states. JC sources all of her jewelry from reservations in New Mexico and Arizona and guarantees authenticity. Contact Born Pretty Jewelry or shop online at bornprettyjewelry.shop to find your next authentic piece.
Welcome back from the kickoff. Lavon Bachicha takes it for Hoehne. Gets stuck there and ran out of bounds. It's going to be interesting. All signs indicate that Bobby Terry may be coming in at quarterback now for Hoehne. And it is Bobby Terry indeed, the new quarterback in for Hoehne. 22-0 here in the first half. Bobby Terry, a good friend of mine. Two-time state champion in bowling. I've won state 3 times, and Bobby's been on my team 2 of the 3 times, and a good bowler. And let's see what Bobby Terry can do now at quarterback. He's played a lot this year of getting snaps. He got some in practice and in that scrimmage, but now finds himself QB2 to start the year, now QB1, and now at quarterback for Hoehne. Snap out of the gun, Bobby Terry dancing around the pocket, and he's going to get picked off there for his first pass of the year. And a touchdown for Simla, Traven Crochera touchdown. 28-0, Bobby Terry's first throw of the year, an interception. Two-point conversion now, 3:23. Crochera read that play like a book. The wide receiver was making a curl route, and then coming in was a Crochera interception. Cox at quarterback, quick handoff. And Simla is going to be short there up to the gain. 28-0 your score. 3:23 remaining in the first half.
Born Pretty Jewelry Company is owned and operated by JC Sumter. JC established Born Pretty in 2021 and began selling handcrafted Native American made jewelry, mostly turquoise and sterling silver, through her online store. Since then, Born Pretty jewelry pieces have made their way to 35 states. JC sources all of her jewelry from reservations in New Mexico and Arizona and guarantees authenticity. Contact Born Pretty Jewelry or shop online at bornprettyjewelry.shop to find your next authentic piece.
Welcome back, 28-0, the pick 6 there from Crochera, the man to tee it off. Simla up big here in the first half, 28-0. Some new men on the kickoff unit, Brayson Cedar, the freshman, as well as number 44, Caden Marquez, a sophomore. Simla sends it out deep. Bachicha gets it, bobbles it for a second, picks it up. Takes it, Mustard on the field, looks like a block in the back, and Bachicha brought down at his own 40. (28-0), 3:14 remaining in the first half. Now this Hoehne team setting up shop again. Bobby Terry benched, and now Jacob Magnet back in. Quick handoff. A nice little gain of yardage there. Off the pull block from Mateo Molter got Hoehne about 2 or 3 yards there that time. 3:03 remaining here in the first half. This Hoehne team having to capitalize. Jacob Magnet under center indicates for a run. Quick handoff left side, spin around there, Sandoval, and he's stuck. He's going to get about 3 or 4 yards there for Hoehne. Caden Mark is in the game now as well as Mateo Molter. 28-0, almost the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Here comes the Hoehne Farmers trying to score here in the first half of play, ladies and gentlemen. Motion man Sandoval. Quick snap, handoff, Sandoval. Working around, breaks his first tackle, eventually brought down, but a first down for Hoehne. Takes it down around the 41-42 remaining in the first half. Believe we get a running clock at 40 or 45 here in the Colorado football 6-man, 8-man world. 28-0 is your score, 1:33 remaining here in the first half. And it looks like that's going to be a false start on Levon Bachicha. He jumped a little too early. Magnet was expecting to pass there off the gun draw. 1:20 here in the first half. Brock Brunelli here in studio with Kendra Doherty. Big shout out to everyone who's watched this game here so far. Please like, subscribe, give a comment to this video, and we greatly appreciate you guys. We're going to be having the Super Fans thing up. If you guys want to get your name mentioned in every broadcast that Saddle Rock does or video, please scan the PayPal for the Super Fans. Coming up all at halftime, any amount gets you noticed. Jacob Magnet and a nice little throw. Jason Guzzo grabs it and hauls it in with all his might. Jason Guzzo gets a first down. And now Hoehne cooking into Simla territory. (28-0). Minute remaining. Clock running. This Hoehne team trying to score before half. Magnet takes snap, looking to throw. Drops back. And another almost could have been pick 6 there. Dropped by Logan Rayfield, the sophomore. 52.5 remaining. (28-0), second 10 now for Hoehne. Quick handoff. Here comes Levon Bachicha. Finds a hole. It's going to get a first down and some. Maybe get about an extra yard or two. Hoehne can't get another play in quick enough, so they're going to take a timeout. Take a quick break. 44.5 remaining in the first half. 28-0. Simla up.
Cam Cummings Trucking is your one-stop shop for all your transportation needs. We specialize in livestock, hay, equipment, and general flatbed loads. We also work with several hay farms and can find you any kind of hay or feed you're looking for. Give Cam a call or text today at 719-680-7883.
Welcome back out of the timeout. Guys, if you're watching this right now, please like this video. We greatly appreciate all your guys' support. That last message was from Cam Cummings Trucking LLC. All based here in Hoehne. You can even see owner, operator, CEO of Cam Cummings Trucking LLC, Mr. Cam Cummings down there in the red working the chains tonight. So not only does he help Saddle Rock Sports Network, he's helping schools in other ways as well, helping out there with the chains tonight. Big shout to a good friend of mine, Cameron Cummings. Magnet. And here comes Sandoval. He's going to air it out. Caught and taken around and caught. They're going to say incomplete. I do not quite agree with that one. Nonetheless, the ref seen it down on the field as something different. But it looked like he came down with it and one knee hit the ground. Nonetheless, the refs are going to say incomplete on that one. The receiver had control of the ball, came down with the knee, nonetheless marked as an incomplete pass. Levon Pachicha hits the bench quickly. Maurice Reese-Pachicha in. And there's going to be a legal substitution now on the play. Believe Levon Pachicha was in the huddle, and then he hit the sideline. Once you enter that huddle and get the play in, you're going to get called there for a legal substitution nonetheless there for Hoehne. Off the snap, Sandoval, he's going to take it down around the 40 and eventually brought down. Here comes Magnet. Dance around the pocket, three-man rush. He's going to go right. Dirty laundry on the field, another interception. Here comes Cox. 50 with only Lujan to beat. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Simla. And barring that penalty, that's going to be another pick six. Call stands, another Caston Cock interception picked off from Jacob Maganet and a pick six. Back-to-back drives, back-to-back interceptions for Hoehne. Cox takes the snap, throws it in the flats and incomplete. 34-0, that's the end of the first half. Take a quick break and you're going to hear from your JDG Auto Collision halftime show report. You're watching high school football all on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
Welcome back to the field to your JDG Auto Collision halftime show report. Points off a turnover has been the big story here so far from Simla. Coming up huge so far. 34-0 here at 10 minutes remaining out of the half. Hoehne, 7 drives, 4 interceptions, 3 thrown by Jacob Magnet, 1 by Bobby Terry that ended up in a pick 6, 2 fumbles, and a punt. Simla on the other side, their first drive was a punt, and then a touchdown by Caston Cox to TJ Yurch to make it 6-0. We roll into later into that start of the first half of play. TJ Yurich rushing touchdown, and then they scooped up a touchdown deep off to the right side from a Magnet bobbled snap into the end zone. To end the first 2 drives, the last 2 drives, my apologies for Hoehne, it was a Bobby Terry interception on his first snap at quarterback with a pick 6, and then Magnet a pick 6 to end the first half of play. 34-0, Simla big here in the first half. That was your JDG Auto Collision halftime show report. Stick with us. You're watching high school football all on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Comey Funeral Home is Trinidad's leading funeral home for a reason. We provide professional service with a personal touch. We serve all faiths with the utmost respect and dignity by providing a wide range of services to provide a fitting final tribute to your loved ones. Call 719-846-3347 for an appointment, and we will be happy to accommodate your needs and budget.
Blue Ribbon Processing is a community-based, family-first, USDA-inspected meat processing facility in Fowler, Colorado. We specialize in the custom slaughter of beef, pork, lamb, and bison. With modern equipment and a customer-focused outlook, Blue Ribbon Processing serves the community with excellence and a smile. We are devoted supporters of the agriculture industry and local educational programs such as FFA and 4-H. It is our pleasure to offer a farm-fresh meat product and outstanding experience to the families of Colorado and beyond. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, blueribbonprocessing.com, or give us a call at 719-263-4293.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. On that kickoff, there was a penalty on the play. They're going to say holding on Simla, so no kickoff there. No kickoff for a touchdown, rather, which would have made the score 40-0. The scoreboard's out of kilter here for on the camera side of things, so no more scoreboard here for the night, ladies and gentlemen. I promise to have it back up at the next game. 34-0 is your score here, though, ladies and gentlemen, at the beginning of the second half of play. Simla is going to set up shop. Obviously, Hoehne trying to capulate here and get a huge score. Hoehne needs it huge here to get a quick turnover in the score. Motion man Cox takes a snap. Dances around the pocket collapsing. Finds a man down the field and a first down. And that's a quarterback. He doesn't panic in the pocket. He's calm. He's collective. He's good. I mean, I keep saying it, but he just makes all the right throws mostly you need for a high school quarterback, like what I've seen so far from him tonight. Here comes the blitz and a flag. Legal procedure against the Simla Cubs. I'm going to bring them back a little. 34-0, 11:39 left here in the third quarter. There you go. Joined us, Brock Bernelli on the call. Miss Kendra Doherty on the camera, coming all the way to do this game. Truly appreciate Kendra, and she's going to be heading the Des Moines Demons season there for their basketball and volleyball. So Brad and his crew doing the Kim and Branson, me with Hoehne, and Kendra at Des Moines, and people will be filling in between all three places. So just a collaborative effort to make everything good here all on the Saturday Rock Sports Network. Quick first down there for Simla, now deep in Hoehne territory. Third quarter, 34-0 is your score. Takes it down around. Second down. Simla's going to get the play in. 34-0 is your score. Scoreboard out. Two-man backfield. Hoehne's going to bring the blitz here off, and they're going to jump off sides. The quarterback's cadence, the hard count, I mean, that's stuff you see at the next level. You don't see it a lot in high school football, and if it is, it's the higher end. And that's been about the second or third time Cox has gotten the Hoehne D-line to jump off the hard count. Cox takes snap, quick handoff. Yurich finds an opening, eventually brought down there by Jason Guzzo for Hoehne. TJ Yurich, senior 5'10", 158. Very good running back here for head coach David Guy. Two-man deep, Cox out of the gun. Hoehne's going to a cover 4 here. Gets hit quickly there by Gilberto Alvarado, but a completed pass and a stop there by Jacob Magnet. You know, on defense-wise, this Hoehne team, the big thing has been they haven't got too many favors up close. I mean, it's mostly been points off of turnovers, setting up in good shop, and honestly, on the drives that Simla's got off a kickoff, this Hoehne team's looked really good in the field to distance. Cox dances around the pocket, throws a beautiful ball, and a penalty, going to get a pass interference. Crachera draws the PI. Off the left side, that's going to bring it marked to the ball there, about to the 4-5. Head coach Ronnie Yates very frustrated here so far. 34-0 here in the third quarter. 9:36 remaining. Cox a snap, dances around, finds a man off the screen, and takes it in. And ref Robbie Parker going to say enough for the first down, but short of the touchdown. Off the screen from Mike Stanko, the senior, the 6'0", 162-pounder. He came flying out of the backfield, flared up, feathered up the sidelines, and was very close to a touchdown. This is going to be first and 1. First and goal, rather, call it here, for all the typical terms. Cox in the gun, quick handoff, Yurich. And ref Robbie Parker going to say a touchdown. Robbie Parker, the ref, calls a touchdown indeed. 40-0 now in this ball game. Simla up huge. 2-point conversion here coming up. The Simla team started out a little slower there, obviously, with the punt. But ever since then, everything has been clean as it can get. I mean, a beautiful job here so far by head coach David Guy. And this team, they're ahead of the time with their offenses. And now we're going to get our first PAT of the ballgame. The snap, the hold, up and no good by Crachera. 40-0 remains your score. Simla up huge, all on the SRSN.
Cam Cummings Trucking is your one-stop shop for all your transportation needs. We specialize in livestock, hay, equipment, and general flatbed loads. We also work with several hay farms and can find you any kind of hay or feed you're looking for. Give Cam a call or text today at 719-680-7883.
Welcome back. Scoreboard out, ladies and gentlemen. Scoreboard out is indeed 40-0 is the score here in the third quarter. 7:47 remaining, and we now have running clock territory, ladies and gentlemen. It is running clock indeed. Hoehne trying to muster out a point. Lost last year in Simla 53-6 in week 1. Typically, Hoehne will go and play Sedgwick County on week 1, home or away. Last 2 years, they've elected to send that to week 2 or 3 and play the juggernaut Simla Cubs. But, I mean, this is one of those games, if you're a coach or an AD or scheduling it, if you come out, lose, or play a high-quality matchup, you're still going to get a lot of points in the rankings. And as I'm talking, Levon Pachicha takes it. 30-10, 5, touchdown. Get that ball a bib because Levon Pachicha just took it to the crib, to the house. No mustard on a field for a touchdown. The first score of the Hoehne season. First score of the season, 40-6, 6:17 remaining running clock. That time mustard on the field. Might be another illegal substitution. That is another one for Hoehne. And penalties just sending Hoehne back once more. And that's one of those things a lot of the time I'm seeing in these illegal substitutions. You cannot enter the huddle and then get out of it later on. So just some things. Week 1, no worries there. This Hoehne team, they're going to get a lot better throughout the year. They're a good squad, and they'll get better throughout the year. Caden Marcus drops the 2-point conversion. No good. 40-6. Running clock. We're going to take a quick break and be right back from studio.
Born Pretty Jewelry Company is owned and operated by J.C. Sumter. J.C. established Born Pretty in 2021 and began selling handcrafted Native American-made jewelry, mostly turquoise and sterling silver, through her online store. Since then, Born Pretty jewelry pieces have made their way to 35 states. J.C. sources all of her jewelry from reservations in New Mexico and Arizona and guarantees authenticity. Contact Born Pretty Jewelry or shop online at bornprettyjewelry.shop to find your next authentic piece.
Running clock special now here. If you guys are wanting to come down to Hoehne to get a good burger or hot dog. Running clock special, ladies and gentlemen. $40-6, 4:20 remaining here in the third quarter. Hoehne to tee it off for only the second time here tonight. Kickoff from Brody Sively. Nice kickoff, honestly, and recovered. Stanko hits it and eventually brought down there by Sandoval off the missed tackle from Zamora. Brody Sively's one of those guys. I believe he's only a sophomore, junior. Last year you saw flashes in his game. You saw he can be a wide receiver, you know, or line up as the X. You know, he's a straight line, good receiver. He's good in the slot. I expect Brody Sively to get increased looks here in this Hoehne offense. Now Hoehne, though, on defense at this time, 40-6 running clock, 3:22 remaining in the third quarter. The snap off there, that's going to be the Wildcat, TJ Urich. Takes it down there for about 5 or 6 yards. And there you go. That's just that modern day offense. A lot of stuff you see in the West Coast. And if you have the athletes for it and you can do it, it's a great offensive philosophy. And Simla obviously does. The guys up front have been very good so far tonight. And obviously the backs as well, with TJ Urich and the likes of Stanko and Cox at quarterback. A very good signal caller in Casting Cox. 40-6. 2:21 remaining. Hoehne down 34. Gilberto Alvarado in at corner. He drew the start. One DB plays off, one presses. Off the draw, finds him in the flats. And about a 7-yard gain there for Cox's offense. Stick with us for your Cam Cummings Trucking LLC post-game show report. Scoring total, box score, and all the good things happening. That's going to be coming up real soon here, all on the Saddlerock Sports Network. 1:29 remaining, 40-6 is your score. Off the motion, Cox goes as a free receiver, and another Wildcat off the motion, and another first down. And, I mean, if I'm not a head coach or anything, but from my view and standpoint, if I'm an OC for any team, I like doing the pre-snap motion, especially in 6-man, 8-man football. Pre-snap motion's always the key to success, I believe, in a lot of offenses. You can also overuse it, but a lot of teams that use pre-snap motion and without penalties and do it effectively and good, I mean, they're some of your top dogs in the state, and you're seeing a top dog team here in the state with Simla here tonight. Going out wide as a tight end, number 55, Nathaniel Cawthon, the junior. Cox and quarterback as the quarterback. And it looks like a timeout was called before the delay of game. So nonetheless, we're going to take a quick timeout, regather our composure, and be right back here all on the SRSN. JDG Auto Collision, serving Trinidad and the surrounding communities for 42 plus years. Why mess with the rest when you can go to the best? JDG Auto Collision there over on Freedom Road, being year-long sponsors for Hoehne High School. If you guys are wanting to become a sponsor, believe you can sponsor one school broadcast for $1,200 a year, ladies and gentlemen. That'll get you mentioned in all of our broadcasts to over 1,150 subscribers, as well as over 1,000 on Facebook. .1 seconds remaining. Timeout stops the clock there. Cox the snap. 4 going out wide. Bombs away. And that's going to be a PI. No, they're not going to call the PI on the Hoehne DB. That was Levon Bachicha saying great coverage there by Levon Bachicha. Cochera a little shooken up after that one. Walking it off, and he's all good. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter of play, ladies and gentlemen. 40-6 is your score. Simla trending up here at Pottero Field.
Just like the general store mercantiles of the Wild West, Diamond W Mercantile strives to stock everything our customers need for a simple life. From tack to homemade towels and housewares to locally grown meats, produce, and more. We offer grass-fed Mesa beef that was raised on the ranch right outside our door, and Watonga Cheese Company cheeses made in Perryton, Texas. And we're always adding something new. come shop with us Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 at 14 West 3rd Street in La Junta.
Big shout out to all of our super fans. Scan that PayPal right now. If you scan that PayPal, ladies and gentlemen, you get your name mentioned like all those folks there from the 2023-2024 season. It helps us out. The 2024-25 super fans so far, big shout to my little 4-year-old niece, Oakley Wilson, and my grandma, Peggy Miser. Big shout out to them. And those are the only super fans I know of right now, but I'm sure we will get more, and we'd greatly appreciate more. And it's a great way. Any amount scanning that will get you as a super fan. Simla lines back up here back out of the gun. Gotta watch that Wildcat play. And they take it there just there that time to the left side. Stanko takes it down. Call it about 3 or 4 yards. And they do it so decisively and good off that Wildcat. That's been about 5 or 6 they've had here. And it's the 4th quarter. And this Simla team haven't been passing as much as, and they haven't needed to because they've been deep into Hoehne territory a lot of the night. So with that being said, a lot of the time you're going to the run game and smashing it into the end zone that way. But I expect a lot of passes here in the down and distance now. Off the quick pitch, that's going to be a big first down, gain about another 7 or 8 off the pitch, off the quarterback draw out of the gun. 40-6, 10:50 remaining. Simla up 34, running clock. We'll have one more broadcast. Kiowa versus Branson. Down in Branson for Branson week 1. Saturday, I believe. Shall be a good game, this Branson team. And starting off this year, I said there's a good possible chance your 6- and 8-man players of the year can come out of this region. With 6-man, you got Brett Kendall from Primero or Coulter Cranston from Branson. And for Hoehne, I mean, with the 8-man, there's a lot of good athletes. I really like what Cox has done this year in the 8-man world for Simla. But Levon Bachicha, he's going to get his rushing yards as well deeper in the year. New quarterback in the game, that's number 2, Evan Guy. He's a freshman, 6'0", 135. He's in as the option quarterback there that time. Caston Cox's night might be done there for the senior. Cox threw 69 touchdowns so far in his career, adding to that total here tonight. Having a beautiful ball game. Also in the game for Simla, you got Kagan Freehoff, the sophomore, now in. Getting a lot of those younger guys here some reps as we head into the meat and the potatoes of this ball game. Off the draw, that's going to be a fake off the Wildcat and taken there by Ethan Kissim, a freshman. 8:53 remaining. You know, at this point, Hoehne still having that first team defense out there. They've done some mix and match in there at corner with Bachicha checking in and out, as well as Cantoria. And obviously on the front of the defensive line at nose tackle with Molter and Diego Lujan. Let's see if Hoehne will get some more of their younger guys in here with them being down 40-6 with 8:23 remaining. Shall be a great experience. You know, for some of these freshmen, it's their first game ever. I mean, we just got to carry there from the freshman Ethan Kissman. I mean, that was some of his first looks as a high school athlete, as the Simla is just letting the clock draw down. 8:06. New quarterback in the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. That's Evan Guy. Quick handoff, and looks like it's enough to move the chains. It is indeed. Evan Guy hasn't attempted a pass yet. See what the freshman's got. I mean, with Cox as a senior, this might be a guy with as good as a program Simla have. I mean, Evan Guy may be a guy that's leading Simla to a state championship as a signal caller in 2 or 3 years. I mean, it's very possible to get guys a good look. I like giving freshmen's quarterbacks looks. I think almost every high school team should carry a freshman quarterback at least, just to give them that experience here in time of the running clock and such. I think it's a very good idea. Guy, the pocket collapsing. He's going to take it. Takes about 3 or 4 yards. Almost got sacked. Was available to escape the pocket. A nice quick rush there from Mateo Molter. $40 to 6, 6:50 remaining. The clock says. Stick with us for your Cam Cummings Trucking LLC post-game show report. Final comments, scoring totals, and a little bit of stats, and your Cam Cummings Trucking LLC player of the game. That's coming up at the conclusion of tonight's game. 7:45 p.m. here in Hoehne, Colorado from Botero Field. Lights have been on 6:23. Simla just letting this clock drain as much as they can. And a timeout taker, and take time of our own. Coach Guy taking that timeout. Let's hear a word from the guys at Woody's Furniture.
Woody's Furniture invites you to stop by one of their 2 convenient locations to browse their fine selection of beautiful furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more for your home. Visit their original store in downtown Raton or their new store in Trinidad on Freedom Road, right next to Big R, for a personal and professional furniture shopping experience. Woody's Furniture proudly supports the student athletes and student broadcasters of this tournament.
We welcome you back to the action here. Simla up big. A lot of the younger guys now getting looks here in week 1. $5:51 remaining, 40 to 6. Brock Bernelli here on the call. Miss Kendra Doherty filming tonight's game. Truly appreciate Kendra Doherty for coming on down and helping film this game. And she's going to be on with the Des Moines Demons calls. I mean, we'll be filling in between of games and that for all 3. So you're going to get different voices, different camera people, all on the student-powered broadcasting venture. So be tuned. I believe Kendra said the 14th the Des Moines game starts. So that starts with volleyball. So it's going to be a pretty cool gig going on there for Kendra. And this Hoehne team sticks there. That being number 29, Ethan Kissam. $40 to 6, clock running here in the uno, dos, tres, cuatro quarter of play here from Botero Field. Stick with us for your Cam Cummings Trucking LLC post-game show report. If you guys are just joining us, Greatly appreciate. I'll be breaking down all of the scoring totals and such from tonight's ball game. Guy the snap, quick handoff.
Stop on the play by the Farmers. Farmers take over on downs.
That's going to be a fourth down by the younger guys of Simla. Simla Cubs, turnover forced by Hoehne. .337 and the clock keeps rolling and rolling and rolling. And a timeout. Take a quick timeout here all on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back out of the timeout. 40-6 is the score. 3:32 remaining. Hoehne took over after the forced turnover. Let's see what Hoehne has now. First team offense still out there. Caden Marquez is in, though, at tight end. Caden Marquez is a pretty good athlete for Hoehne. Expect him to progress throughout his high school years. Very good athlete. Quick handoff, Sandoval, and wrapped down quickly there. Mustered on the field by number 21, Connor Mernoville. Freshman 6'0", 142. .310 remain here in the fourth quarter. Scoreboard's out, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies. It is getting windy here in Hoehne, Colorado. Stick with us for your Cam Cummings Trucking LLC post-game show report. Give a like to this video if you guys haven't already subscribed. Truly appreciate you guys. It helps us out. Thank you. Quick handoff. Blasting through the holes there. Sandoval, another first down. Almost the 2-minute warning here. 2:37. A Simla Cub a little shaken up. They're going to take an injury timeout as number 34, Hayden Faust, the sophomore. Take a quick break and be right back from studio.
Woody's Furniture invites you to stop by one of their 2 convenient locations to browse their fine selection of beautiful furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more for your home. Visit their original store in downtown Raton or their new store in Trinidad on Freedom Road, right next to Big R, for a personal and professional furniture shopping experience. Woody's Furniture proudly supports the student athletes and student broadcasters of this tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, on that play for Simla's Hayden Faust, the sophomore, and then Levon Bachicha a little shaken up as well. All of our thoughts and prayers go out to both of them, and hopefully God can heal them and get them better. Hopefully they can get all good, and we're back to action. Jacob Magnet, bobbled snap, quick picked up, and about 2-yard gain. 2:15 remaining here in the fourth. Running clock, 40-6. Quick handoff. Sandoval breaks a couple tackles, and Sandoval's a guy that's looked pretty good here tonight for Hoehne. If you're looking for some positives out of this ball game, I think you can go to Anthony Sandoval and look for some positive rushing yards, and he's had a really good game as a linebacker as well. 21, Gilberto Alvarado in as the fullback. Sandoval takes it up again here against this Simla squad. 1:35 remaining, ladies and gentlemen. Almost the end of the ball game. Be very good if Hoehne can capture a score right here. Quick handoff to Sandoval. He gets about 2 or 3 yards. Magnet off the motion. Going to take himself. A nice little gain there from the quarterback. Off the quarterback keeper. 47 seconds remaining. This Hoehne team hurrying up, trying to score before the end of the ball game. Coach Ronnie Yates, Gabe Dasco, the assistant, multiple-time state champion, telling him to get on the ball. Hoehne gets on the ball, quick quarterback keeper Magnet. He's going to keep himself off the left side. Brought down short of the line. And timeout taken by Coach Ronnie Yates with 24.9 seconds remaining. Take a quick break and be right back.
The High Desert Hunting Company is based outside of beautiful Aguilar, Colorado, at the foot of the Spanish Peaks. Their specialty is one-on-one guided hunting adventures targeting your once-in-a-lifetime trophy animal. Originally known as Zelly's Hunting Club when it was founded in the 1930s, the modern-day High Desert Hunting Company also specializes in leasing and managing high-quality private ranches for big game trophy hunts, bringing in clients from all over the world and bringing money into Los Animas County. Give them a call today.
As Matthew McConaughey would say, all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. 40-6 is your score, 24.9 seconds remaining. Coach Ronnie Yates, I believe, burned his last timeout. Farmers had an extra man on the field there. Gets Sandoval off the field. Had 9 men on the field trying to avoid another penalty here tonight. Jacob Maganet takes off the quarterback keeper. Walks in and a touchdown for the quarterback. And that's a good ego booster late here. Another touchdown for Hoehne, and it's Jacob Maganet coming up big. That's a good one to end on, the rushing touchdown keeper for the quarterback. Last play of the ball game, little 2-point conversion. And we're going to get another penalty here, ladies and gentlemen. Legal substitution there, and it moves up Hoehne there, goal and distance. Magnet throws it, and incomplete, and that is the ball game. Final 40-12. We're going to regather our composure in that and head to your Cam Cummings Trucking LLC post-game show report.
Cam Cummings Trucking is your one-stop shop for all your transportation needs. We specialize in livestock, hay, equipment, and general flatbed loads. We also work with several hay farms and can find you any kind of hay or feed you're looking for. Give Cam a call or text today at 719-680-7883.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, final here. 40-12. Welcome to your Cam Cummings Trucking LLC post-game show report. This Hoehne team losing huge here at home here in week 1. This Simla team, a very good team. And I mean, I think with their drives and stuff, they didn't get a lot of long drives tonight because they got points off the turnovers. Originally, if you're going to win the turnover bout, you're going to win a ball game. And you got to win all 3 phases of the ball to truly win the ball game, and that's what Simla did tonight. And I really like to see it here the team's praying. Absolutely love that from both sides. Final 40-12, just a quick breakdown. In the first half, Hoehne 7 drives, 3 interceptions from Magnet, a pick 6 by Terry. He's later substituted for Magnet again. 2 fumbles and a punt there for that 7-drive cadence for Hoehne. Simla, drive 1 was a punt, but they ran very good there towards the end as the teams are praying on the field. Simla, second drive, a touchdown from Cox to TJ Yerich to make it 6-0, and then a TJ Yerich touchdown to make it 14-0. Magnet fumbled touchdown, was able to be scooped up by Simla, and then obviously you had the 2 pick 6s to end that first half of play by 2 different quarterbacks from Hoehne. Second half, especially with an early running clock, went by very quick. TJ Yerich rushing touchdown off of their kickoff from getting it from the second half kickoff. Levon Bachicha, a kickoff touchdown, the first score of the season. Took it all the way to the crib for a touchdown into the place of the house. And then JV came in, and the younger guys for Simla played really good. I mean, they started around their own 30, 32-yard line, moved the ball down the field to about Hoehne's 20, and then Hoehne having a big turnover there with that 4th down stop led there by Mateo Molter and Guzzo. And then to end the ball game, I think it was really good to end on is a touchdown for Hoehne with a touchdown there from Jacob Magnet. And I think that's just one of those things. This Simla team's really good. I mean, I like them a lot. I like Haxton and Mancos. I think those are your 3 top 8-man teams for Colorado. This Simla team's really good. And this is week 1, and to put 40 points on the road against a team, if you can put 40 to 50 points on the road against any team in any phase of football, you're going to have a good season, especially in week 1. They saw these guys last year, won at home 53-6, and coming up with a pretty much the same result, making it 40-12 here away. So, very good ball game for Hoehne. I mean, I think Anthony Sandoval had a really good game, as Hoehne's going to be starting their fight song right here and all that good stuff. I think Anthony Sandoval had a good game. He got the first couple totes of the rock. I think he's a guy, he's going to progress throughout the year and get even better, especially Levon Bachicha as well. They got 2 good backs, this Hoehne team, and I'm excited to see what they can do there. On the other side, Simla, I mean, Crachera looked really good. That being number 30, Tatum Crachera, as well as number 10, Trevin Crachera. That duo was quite good. And then TJ Yerich, I mean, he came up with some interceptions, pass breakups, and you get guys that can win in all 3 phases of the ball, you're going to be pretty darn good, and that's just great athletes a Simla squad has. As I end and wrap up the night, as Simla's leaving the ball field there, the football field, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out to everyone who has watched tonight. Your player of the game for Cam Cummings Trucking LLC player of the game is going to have to go to Casson Cox, the senior, the 5'11", 165-pounder. Senior came in and played, and he's been a guy for 3 or 4 years now that you can rely on, has been the signal caller for this squad, and he came up with huge touchdowns, some beautiful thrown balls to his receivers here tonight. Very good in the pocket of the presence and all that good stuff. As Simla, very classy to see, thanking all the fans for coming out and that and shaking hands. You like to see that as well. But back to Kason Cox, just a good overall ball game from him. I think he's going to have another good season here as he did last year. I mean, he was everything as advertised, And on paper, he's good. I've watched film of him. He's good. He's one of the better 8-man quarterbacks I've seen in the state of Colorado through watching football. So that's going to wrap it up for your ball game. Final 40-12. Hoehne losing by 28. From Brock Bernelli, Kendra Doherty, and everyone, peace, love, chicken grease, and most importantly of all, ladies and gentlemen, God bless.